question is in regards to static memories versus ongoing situations. So is there a different approach? Like, let's say you're in a bad job, you can't leave it, but you've got this boss you have to deal with, or you're going through a divorce and it's an acrimonious one. You can't physically remove yourself from that, but it has an emotional impact on you, and it's an ongoing thing.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I generally speaking put that into the category of the battered wife, I call it. Okay. But while you may not be a battered wife, you have an ongoing thing that happens all the time. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
And in the battered wife circumstances, which is parallel to what we're talking about here, what happens is, in this example, the husband comes home, he has a few beers, he starts swinging his fists, and she takes the wrong end of it. She's in a position where maybe she doesn't have any occupational skills. She has 3 children. She's got to stay where she is for support or whatever, but somehow or other she's got to get out of there, make a healthier decision, etc. Now, what EFT will do in a case like that is it's not going to change the circumstances. What we can do with EFT as we start aiming it at the situation is to begin to give the battered wife, you, in your version, in your example, a better platform. You get more peace on the situation so you can make better decisions. You can choose, if you're the battered wife, to leave the marriage. And instead of having all this emotional static going on, which gets in the way of good decision making,
right,
you can then move forward with doing that. But it takes effort, and quite often, this is where some of the skill comes in. There are past emotional events which are making this current one exaggerated. Using your example of maybe a boss you may not get along with. Perhaps that boss reminds you of somebody in your past. Your father, your ex-husband, your boyfriend, your whatever, okay? And so that also adds to the problem. Whoever it is you're not getting along with, or whatever the circumstances are, is bouncing off of something in the past. And so the skillful use of EFT is, let's go back and find that. Let's use the personal peace procedure if we can't find it, because that will probably get it anyway, okay? And start collapsing that. And that way your emotional response to the current circumstances will be more centered. You may not like what's going on. It may not, to be the battered wife, it may be no fun to get hit, okay? But if you got all this emotional static going on, you can take care of it through these other means. Now,